What's good? Welcome back to Invest and Trade with Jax. We're gonna go over Ethereum. Currently sitting at 1306, down 1.3 on the day. Seeing a market cap of 158 billion. 24-hour volume 9.66 billion. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to BitKit, sign up, receive $8,000 bonus. This is the exchange I use for trading. If you make your first deposit, email me your sign up email and you receive free access to my Discord of over 2,000 members. Let's hop into Ethereum. So we broke down from our ascending or rising wedge bear flag pattern here. So we put in an A, B, C, D, E. We've started to break down and we could be looking at a wave one down. Let me put it on the 1 hour chart. Completion of a wave one down, potentially now putting in a wave two. If we do bounce up here, I will give you a target zone for a wave two pullback. Usually in between the 0.5 and the 0.786, but of course we have a minimum target of the 0.382, which lines up with this trend line for a retest. The 0.5 is at 1324, the 0.786 at 1357, and the 0.382, which lines up with the trend line, is coming in at 1310. So do watch for that. If we put in a wave two, you see a rejection, that's when we can start to come down in our wave five, and you'd be looking to come down in your sub wave three. All right, guys, so we'll look at our next chart here. If you were seeing this as a bear flag, we also have this head and shoulders. Tactical targets are all the way down here at 1049 and about 1041. I do think we could see a rally at any time here, but as I've been mentioning previously, head and shoulders are the most successful pattern in a downtrend to play out, and now we have also started to break down from a bear flag. So unless this is a fake out and we start to push up rather rapidly here, we have to look at our bearish targets as being our more probable scenario. The rising wedge target at 1226, and your wave five could bring you all the way down here to about 1147. So we're going to pop over to this chart here, which is a really a bullish wave count that we're looking to come down in a wave five to complete a wave two, and then you're going to push up in a wave three all the way up to 3K. I don't think it's a likely scenario. I think we could see a rally and then come lower. So what I would be looking at, as I've been mentioning here, if I zoom out on the 4 hour time frame, pop this open here, we complete a wave five, completing a wave one of the wave three, which is here in red. So we had a wave one down, this is a wave two pullback, you're coming down to a three, and now what you're looking at here is a one, push up into a 2, 3, 4, 5, just to complete that wave three and come down and break that low and eventually come down to about 550 to 600. The economy is not going to get better, in my opinion, going into 2023. We're in a recession that could potentially get much worse, as I've been mentioning in my videos here. And I don't think the bear market is over. I think we could easily see another 6 months to a year of a bear market. I know that sounds really bearish. I could be completely wrong. If you look at the real estate market, you look at the S&P 500, there's a really great video by Benjamin Cohen about the S&P 500 compared to previous bear markets with high inflation, and compared to the previous bear markets, we're only halfway through the bear market. If we compare it to the last bear markets where we've had similar levels of high inflation. So I recommend checking out that video. Definitely gives a stronger signal that the bear market is not over and we will come lower. But as I mentioned, we could see a rally in the short term for our friend ETH. Unfortunately, we have two bearish patterns. So you have to give the higher probability to the downside. Even if we do bounce here, we come up, we hit resistance, we just see a rally, and then we see continuation down, in my opinion. As I mentioned, that really bullish scenario is that the bottom's in for ETH and we're coming down in a 2, and we're going to push up in a 3. There are some bottoming signals for Bitcoin on the weekly. The macro events, in my opinion, those bottoming signals just could be a signal for a short-term rally before coming lower. All right, guys. So where's my first chart here? So what we're looking at is we have already started to break down from this rising wedge or this bear flag, and potentially we're coming back up for a retest in a wave two pullback before seeing continuation to the downside. Of course, this can be invalidated if we do come all the way up and break about 1383. Or if you even see us start to break significantly back up into this pattern, we hold as support, that could be a sign that it was a fake out to the downside and you're going to push back up to about 1383. But as of right now, your pattern traders will look for a retest and then they take their short positions looking for a price to continue to come down. So if you do see us come up and we get rejected, we come down, we lose this low here, that's when you'll see that continuation to the downside for our friend ETH. That's it for this one. Make sure to sign up to BitGet, grab up to $8,000 in bonuses, and you receive free access to my Discord of over 2,000 members posting chart patterns, talking all things crypto. At the 10 USD membership, which you can sign up through Patreon, you can receive access to my analysis, early access, as well as my trade signals. You can see what I'm doing with my HODL alt positions. It's $10 a month. All right, I will see you in the next video. Much love. Take care.